That's outside. And the count now 2-0. Next offering is down low. And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot. So up next, Troy Tulowitzki drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. The relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. Back here in Miami, stepping in. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Really nice job staying up the middle with his. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Billy Wagner on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strikes him out with 101. Granderson swings through it for strike 1.
Ball.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Victor Martinez.
Inside ball.
They're down to their final strike. Here's a rocket to right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double, and they cut the lead to 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Colson Montgomery will hit next. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Got him. Ball game. And your final.
Life.
Ready to go, Julio Rodriguez. Now at the plate.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Okay, now somebody's got to explain this to me.
No,
An
that's
intentional walk to start the ball game? Come on. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A two-run homer. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
And there's two down. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
Got him. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Ripped to right. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Troy Tulowitzki.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's out.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Ohtani. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay.
Inside, ball one.
Kinsler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gonna count 1 and 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rowley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away.
Ball one.
High fly ball, right field. Judge in position. And he makes the catch. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. Rodriguez. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Albert Pujols.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swing and a miss and a slider. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. There comes the throw. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through.
Keith Folk taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Manny Ramirez swings through it for strike one. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Pujols on third. Judge at first with no outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Seager. One at second. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores. One out man at first. Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Seager. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin. Back here in Miami, now the #2 hitter, Kyle Seager. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On the ground, and that's just foul. Strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now, Mark McGuire. Tulo whips it to first, and it's a 1-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Campanella avoids the first pitch for ball one. That misses the zone. Ball two.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball three. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball four. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Kinsler at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Dive, and he's got it. The flip. There's one.
He's out.
The first save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So
in the air, right side of the infield. Kinsler should have this one. And that is the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The